Blake Lively rejects Justin Baldoni's move to dismiss. It ends with a suit. Accuses co-star of throwing the kitchen sink at sexual harassment and retaliation claims. There are Hollywood controversies, and then there are Hollywood earthquakes. You know the type. Stories so unexpected, so dramatic, so eyebrow-lifting that your brain practically says, "Wait, run that back." That's exactly what happened the moment news broke that Blake Lively had pushed back hard against her co-star Justin Baldoni's attempt to dismiss her lawsuit surrounding the blockbuster film adaptation of It Ends With Us. According to her lawsuit, what should have been a creative collaboration turned into a work environment filled with moments that, as she claims, crossed professional boundaries and ultimately became retaliatory when she spoke up. Justin Baldoni, however, fired back legally, claiming the suit should be dismissed entirely. Her legal team's latest filing essentially translates to, "You're not talking your way out of this." Justin Baldoni's team allegedly threw every possible argument, angle, defense, loophole, and counteraccusation into their dismissal request. If legal filings were food recipes, this one didn't just use all the spices in the cabinet. It used the cabinet itself. Blake isn't intimidated. Her response filing reads like someone who walked into the courtroom, placed her receipts on the table, took a sip of iced coffee, and said, "I'm ready. Are you?" She argues that the attempt to dismiss the case isn't just flawed, it's a complete distortion of the events she claims occurred. This case isn't petty Hollywood drama. It isn't a creative disagreement. It isn't a personality clash. At the heart of Blake's suit are two extremely serious allegations. Sexual harassment. She alleges unwanted conduct and inappropriate behavior from Justin Baldoni during production. Retaliation. She claims that once she voiced concerns, things got worse, not better. Retaliation, according to the law, can take the form of reduced professional support, hostile communication, negative treatment, punitive behavior following a complaint. Her lawsuit states that these experiences altered the dynamic on set and made the environment professionally damaging. These are allegations, not established facts. Justin Baldoni has denied wrongdoing, but the seriousness of Blake's filing and the passion behind her new rebuttal has pushed this case into the spotlight. From the legal perspective, asking for a lawsuit to be dismissed is basically saying, "This isn't even worth going to trial. Throw it out." Justin Baldoni's legal team reportedly argued things like jurisdiction issues, insufficient evidence, legal technicalities, lack of personal liability, misinterpretation of events. He believes the case doesn't meet the legal threshold to continue. Let's not forget why these two were even working together. It Ends With Us is one of the most anticipated book-to-film adaptations in recent years, backed by a massive global fanbase. The film stars both actors, and Baldoni also stepped into the director's chair. The movie, based on the intense emotional narrative crafted in the original novel by It Ends With Us, deals with themes of trauma, complicated relationships, and breaking cycles. Hollywood has entered a new era, one where power dynamics, accountability, and work environment standards are under more scrutiny than ever. A lawsuit between two co-stars would have been headline-worthy a decade ago. Today, it's a cultural moment, because people who work in the entertainment industry are speaking up more openly about unsafe sets, inappropriate behavior, double standards, retaliation. When someone as high-profile as Blake Lively takes legal action and then publicly resists attempts to silence or dismiss her claims, it sends a signal far beyond one film. Unless the two parties reach a private settlement, here's what typically happens next. The judge reviews both filings. The court determines whether the case deserves to move forward. Discovery begins, the phase where everything gets very real. Both sides gather documents, emails, messages, and testimonies. And this is the stage where many Hollywood cases either break open or break apart. And you know what? The world will be watching every moment of it. Because this isn't just about two actors, or one movie, or one lawsuit. It's about how the entertainment industry handles allegations, power struggles, and accountability in 2025 and beyond. This story is still unfolding, and there's so much more that will come to light as the case progresses. But one thing is certain. Blake Lively's refusal to let her lawsuit be dismissed is a moment of defiance that will ripple far beyond one movie set. It challenges systems, expectations, and the traditional Hollywood silence that once kept these kinds of conflicts in the shadows. What do you think about this case? Do you believe lawsuits like this will reshape how Hollywood handles workplace behavior? Do you think the court will allow the case to proceed? And how do you feel about the growing number of public accountability moments in the entertainment industry? Drop your thoughts, reactions, or hot takes below. This is a conversation worth having. Share this article if you believe these discussions should stay in the spotlight. Your voice matters.